my name is Manjona Vamutan. Welcome back to my channel, I Can Read. And thank you for subscribing to my channel, I Can Read. March 8th is International Women's Day all over the world. I like to say thank you to my aunts, my mom, my grandma, my sisters, my baby sisters, and all women. We need to celebrate all women's achievements. I have a special book to read for you today, and before I read it, please like and subscribe and hit the bell icon to see my new videos. Standing on Our Shoulders, A Celebration of Women by Monica Clark Robinson, art by Laura Freeman. Come sit with us, child. We have stories to tell. Listen closely. You come from a deep, deep well. Our mothers and all those who've gone before paved the freer path and opened the wider door. There's surely still plenty of work to do, but there's much to learn from what they went through. For we are standing on the shoulders of the strong, smart, sage, and thoughtful ones who have gone before us. Think of the one who mothers you. She is with you. Even when you are apart, you are forever a piece of her heart. Speak her name, and the ones who came before her, generations strong. Their words sing of grit and love, your family song. You are standing on their shoulders. Think of the legends whose lives made way for yours. Though years have passed, each story, each name endures. When you speak their names, they live on in you. You are standing on their shoulders too. Freedom seekers, truth speakers, fierce women, brave and wise, justice burning in their eyes. Warriors in the fight, marching for the right, believing in a day when women would have a say. Champions of equality, challengers of authority, peaceful freedom fighters, brave and bold bus riders. Magic believers, dream weavers, revolutionary minds, the words echoing through time. Leaders of a new team, dreamers of a new dream, women fighting for their right, athletes of grace and might. Speak their names, keen and curious explorers refusing to take orders, women who dared to defy, showing girls another way to fly. We are standing on their shoulders. When we remember them and speak their names, we respect the struggles they overcame. We are grateful for the freedoms they've given. We stand on the shoulders of powerful women, women who were little ones, just like you. When we speak, whisper, sing, and shout their names, we honor their lives and the rights we gained. We are all standing on their shoulders. Who will stand on yours? Athlete Serena Williams is a professional tennis player who has won dozens of Grand Slam titles and 4 Olympic gold medals. Athlete Megan Rapinoe is a professional soccer player and the co-captain of the gold medal winning United States women's national team. Athlete Simone Biles holds the record for the most combined world and Olympic medals in gymnastics. She is currently America's most decorated gymnast. Athlete Chloe Kim became the youngest woman to win an Olympic gold medal in snowboarding. At age 17, she currently holds the world championship title in the half-pipe category. Artist Mary Cassatt was an impressionist painter famous for painting intimate portraits of the bond between mother and child. Artist Frida Kahlo was a Mexican painter known for unflinching self-portraits, including works painted after accidents that caused her great pain. Artist Georgia O'Keeffe was a celebrated modernist artist who painted the worlds around her, from desert flowers to city skylines. Artist Faith Ringwald is an artist, civil rights activist, and author best known for presenting stories through quilted works of art. Politician Hillary Clinton has held several U.S. public roles, including First Lady, U.S. Senator, and Secretary of State. In 2016, she became the first woman to win the popular vote in a presidential election. Politician Doug Haaland is an annual member of the Pueblo of Laguna and one of the first two Native American women elected to the U.S. Congress. Politician Shirley Chisholm was the daughter of West Indian immigrants and the first African American woman elected to the U.S. Congress. In 1972, she was the first Black candidate to run for a major party's nomination in the presidential election. Activist Fannie Lou Hamer was a civil rights and voting rights activist and an outspoken founding member of several civil rights organizations. Activist Rosa Parks was a civil rights activist famous for her strategic refusal to give up a bus seat in the whites-only area of a city bus, spurring the Montgomery bus boycott. Activist Mary Church Terrell was one of the first Black women to earn a college degree. She was a suffragist and a founding member of the NAACP. Activist Jane Addams was an activist and social worker who co-founded the American Civil Liberties Union. She was the first American woman to win the Nobel Peace Prize. Activist Harriet Tubman was a former enslaved woman who led 70 enslaved people to freedom as a conductor of the Underground Railroad. She also led raids that freed more than 700 enslaved people during the Civil War. Activist Sojourner Truth was an orator, abolitionist, and suffragist who gave a famous speech titled "Ain't I a Woman?" at a women's rights conference in Ohio. Septima Poinsett Clark was an activist and educator who created citizenship schools, helping hundreds of thousands of Black citizens in the South learn to read and become legal voters. Author Louisa May Alcott was an abolitionist, feminist, and author. She wrote 20 novels, including the beloved Little Women series. Author Maya Angelou was a poet, author, and performer, most famous for her autobiography, I Know Why the Caged Birds Sing. Author Zora Neale Hurston was an anthropologist and author who wrote about the African American experience. Her most famous novel was Their Eyes Were Watching God. Explorer Sacagawea was a Lemhi Shoshone woman who was captured as a young girl and forced to marry a French-Canadian man later. She famously accompanied Lewis and Clark on their westward expedition as an interpreter and guide, carrying her young son the entire time. Explorer Bessie Coleman was an airplane pilot who was both the first African American and Native American woman to hold a pilot's license. Explorer Nellie Bly was a journalist who pioneered an investigative type of reporting, most famously taking a record-breaking solo trip around the world in 1889. Scientist Inez Mejia was a Mexican-American explorer and botanist who traveled the world cataloging plants, including 500 new species. Scientist Harriet Chalmers Adams was an explorer and journalist who traveled the world extensively and wrote about her explorations for National Geographic. The end. Thank you for listening to me read. We need to imagine a gender equal world. A world free of bias, stereotypes, and discrimination. Collectively, we can raise awareness about International Women's Day and celebrate all the achievements of the women around us, before us, and to come. Thank you for listening to me read. I hope you like and subscribe. MJ, sending kisses and hugs to the women. Bye. And I hope you have a good International Women's Day.